Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I installed some custom fit seat covers in my Tesla Model Y from EVbase. I'm really excited to show you guys this install. Let's get into it. So I want to start off this review by saying that I had to do things a little bit differently this time. Normally I like to walk you guys step by step as I'm doing the install and talk about what I'm going to be doing and actually do the process with you, but I wasn't able to talk about it this time. I filmed all of the install and everything like that, so I have all the video, but I'm just not going to be able to talk exactly step by step why I did it. Mainly the reason, as you can see in the background here, they've been doing yard work on this house all day long. Leaf blowers, aerator machine, all kinds of stuff. So I couldn't actually communicate to the camera while I was doing the install. But I'm going to walk you guys through it step by step with a bunch of video on the screen of the entire install process. So as we watch the unboxing here, I just want to talk a little bit about what comes with the package. Everything came really neatly packed, and you'll get covers for your front and rear seats, plus separate pieces for the headrest in the back, the fold down center section, and also your center armrest here up front. EVbase also includes a really helpful sheet with a QR code, and this gives you access to both written instructions and a video install guide, which is a nice touch if you want to follow along visually. Quickly talking about the seat covers as we get them unboxed here. The ones that I ordered are made with a premium Nappa leather and also a custom suede material with these red, kind of inserts, these little textured inserts. I thought that was a really cool look. They're specifically designed for Model Ys, so you get a great fit, a luxury feel, and some really solid protection for your seats if that's what you're looking for. So moving on to the installation, in the front seats, I started with the front seats first, and I started with the actual seat part, not the back part of the front seats. Everything was actually pretty easy to install, but it did take a little bit of force. When you're actually pushing the seat covers through the seats, through the seat back, it did take a little bit of force to do that. You'll see that here in the video as I'm kind of harping on that to try to get it in there. And then you kind of want to make sure everything's nice and tight and smooth. They're really contoured to kind of fit snugly around the sides, and you want to make sure that the airbag cutouts line up properly for safety reasons, obviously. So just make sure you're doing everything right. So then I moved on to the seat backs, and I really took my time to really kind of cinch them all the way down. I didn't want a whole bunch of wrinkles or other problems like that. The covers wrap really tightly around the base and tuck into the gap between the seat and the backrest. These covers from EVbase use a combination of Velcro straps and hooks underneath to make sure everything is really secure. So just take your time here and make sure nothing's blocking the seat tracks or the adjustment buttons. I really like how on the back of the seats, it tucks right into that plastic hardback and doesn't cover all that up for you. So I actually like that feature a lot. I think it makes a lot of sense where they just tuck in around the back of that plastic on the back of your seats. It makes a lot of sense. And the same for your seat controls over on the left and the right side. So that makes a lot of sense too. A little bit more difficult was actually installing the rear seat covers. So this is something you have to decide if you really want to do it. I was able to do it, but it was a little bit more difficult. I actually ended up taking the entire bottom piece seat off, which is what you have to do in order to attach some of the Velcro straps all the way around. I didn't want to do that initially, but as I started going through the process of installing these, it made a lot of sense to just go ahead and remove that bottom piece so you could attach those Velcro straps. You'll see in the video that I had to fold the seat backs forward to get better access and started with the larger backrest sections first. These take a little bit more effort, especially around those seat belt pass-throughs, but once they're in place, they really do look super clean. The bottom bench section fits over the cushion and secures underneath, just kind of like in the fronts. And I also installed the center armrest cover, which zips up around the fold-down section. So that's really cool. Everything lined it up really nicely and the stitching matches. So I really like that. The seat covers I got have like a red stitching that kind of fits right over the original seat. So I like that red stitching and the red accents as I have a red car. And I think it looks really cool. After installing all the pieces, I did one kind of final pass through to smooth out any wrinkles and make sure everything was securely fastened. The seat covers really do, in my opinion, elevate the interior. I like how they look. It's almost like it came this way from the factory. The full install took me about an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. I was trying to film a lot, but again, it wasn't bad. There's nothing like inherently difficult about an install like this. It just takes time. Just be patient. Make sure you have some time dedicated to doing this and be patient. But it's pretty straightforward, especially with the help of that video guide from that QR code I went over earlier. So kind of wrapping up my final thoughts about these seat covers, I really like how they look. I think it does elevate the interior to another level. I like the two-tone design where you do get some of this Nappa leather feel, as well as this suede, which really brightens up that interior, especially like in the cold of winter, or even in the summer. You're not coming into like some scorching black seats here. So I love this look. I think it looks really cool. And the texture that I picked here to go kind of this red texture inset. I'm not sure what it's specifically called, but I don't know, texture is a good word for me. I think it looks really cool. I like how it elevates the interior to that next kind of level. EVbase offers tons of different options of seat covers. So if you don't like the style that I picked, that's totally fine. They offer, I don't know, dozens of different seat cover options. Lots of full Nappa leather seat covers. You can get white. I saw orange. I saw black. I saw different racing style seat covers. I'll have some on screen here, but there's lots of different options to choose, and they're all installed very similar or even the same way. So if you're in the market for seat covers, I definitely recommend checking out EVbase. They're really cool. I think they take your Tesla to the next level and just add more customization than you could do, you know, with other things. So having these seat covers is a really cool option. Well, that about wraps up this video. I enjoyed installing these seat covers. It was a challenge. It was something I've never done before in any car I've owned, but I really like how they turned out. If you're interested in picking up a set of seat covers, I'll leave a link to the ones I got down in the description, as well as a link to EVbase's website, where you can check out all of their seat covers, all of their awesome Tesla accessories. Anytime you shop at EVbase, make sure you use the code right here on the screen, GAMBLE1080. It really helps out the channel. It is an affiliate code, so I do earn a small commission with no additional cost to you whenever you use that code, but it really helps me bring more videos like this to the channel where I review additional things. So please use that code anytime you shop at EVbase. It really helps me out. If you're interested in anything else I've reviewed or installed on my Tesla, I'll have a link down in the description to my link tree, which has everything I've installed. Every one of those items has a video associated with it, so make sure you check those out as well if you're interested. And I just really appreciate, you guys coming back and checking out another video. Tell me what you think about seat covers. Do you have seat covers installed in your Tesla? Why or why not? Why wouldn't you install these? Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming back. Feel free to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a great day.